UCSC bills, how much you should pay and when. This video will help you determine when to make a payment on your UCSC account, how much you should pay by the due date, why paying on time matters, and where to get help and information. When paying your UCSC bill or any other bill, you should always pay by the due date. Paying UCSC bills on time is the best way to avoid negative consequences like enrollment holds, financial aid delays, refund delays, and financial stress. So it's important that you know when and how much to pay. When a new bill is ready to view, you'll automatically get an email alert, or you can set up text alerts for new bills in UCSC eBill ePay. To view your bills, log into the MyUCSC portal and tap the My Account tile. Once you're in the My Account tile, you can tap Billing Statements in the sidebar and choose the bill you wish to see. You can also find an easier-to-read version of the bill in UCSC eBill ePay. Tap UCSC eBill ePay in the My Account sidebar, then tap the Make Payment button to access eBill ePay to see your bills in the statement screen. A billing schedule with payment due dates is available on the Student Business Services website, sbs.ucsc.edu. The due date and amount due are at the top of every bill. The payment due date shown here as the late due date is the date the payment is due on your account. The amount due is the balance on your account on the day your bill was created. But the amount due on the bill is not always the amount you need to pay. So, how much should you pay by the due date? Let's figure that out. If you are paying with any of the payment options listed here, you should pay the full amount due on the bill, including any past due balances. Payments made directly from a savings or checking account in the UCSC eBill ePay portal are the least expensive option with no convenience fees charged during the transaction. Payments made with a credit card, a debit card, Apple Pay, or any international payment option will be charged a convenience fee by our third-party processor, and fees may apply to payments from some 529 college savings plans. Please note that debit card payments will be charged the credit card convenience fee, even though money is coming from your checking account. Check the video comments for links to other videos and information on how to make payments online, what expenses you can pay with 529 plan funds, and more. The anticipated aid on your bill is just an estimate and is not guaranteed. If you expect financial aid funds to pay part or all of your bill, you will need to accept your financial aid first. If you have not accepted your aid yet, check your UCSC email and the Tasks to-Do list tile in the MyUCSC portal every few days and complete all financial aid tasks as soon as possible to ensure funds will be available by the first billing due date. Check the video comments for links to information to guide you through the process of accepting your aid. Once you have accepted your aid, take the total amount due on your UCSC bill and subtract the total amount of financial aid you will receive for 1 quarter to determine how much you will need to pay. If the total aid is more than the amount due on the bill, you may receive a refund for the difference. Refunds can pay for new charges added to your account since the last bill was created, so check your MyUCSC account every week for new charges. After your first quarterly bill, you may find that your account balance in MyUCSC and in the eBill ePay portal is different than the amount due on the bill. Here's why. Your UCSC bill was created on the statement date with information from your account. The payment amount due on the bill won't ever change, but your account balance can if additional charges, payments, or credits are posted to your account after the bill was created. You can always find your current account balance in UCSC eBill ePay and in the MyUCSC portal in the My Account tile. Log into MyUCSC and tap the My Account tile to see the charges due screen. If you have a balance due on your account, you'll see a summary of charges by due date, like this one. and click the arrow next to the Details by Due Date for a detailed list of charges, amounts, and due dates. If you are unable to pay your bill in full by the due date, or if you have questions about what we've covered in this video, contact the SBS Financial Service Center or the SlugSense Financial Wellness Program. See the video comments for links to our websites, contact information, office hours, and informational resources.